All right, we're bringing in a special guest today. We got Delfino.Alvarez. He's our head of the custom department.
Yo, buddy.
How are you?
I'm doing really well today.
You should be. You've done some really good work.
Yeah, we've been working on an order for a gentleman that came through. I want to say back in like June after we did the break and par.
Yeah, shout out to
Commercial.
Break and Par guys. Thanks to Ryan for that
Yeah,
one.
Thank you. Your
Um,
wedge is coming your way, Ryan. Yeah, we did that. What was that, like June?
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw it. He saw the commercial in Houston, Texas, and here we are doing
So-
stuff for Houston, Texas, baby.
Basically, in the Break and Par scheme, we said, hey, look, we're going to give our wedge. We could do anything you like. And
Yeah.
this guy thought, well, I want something a bit different.
Yeah, very, very different. It was I wouldn't say a complex, difficult logo to work with, but he had a lot of colors.
But I like this dude. He basically gave you
Shaded.
free run.
Yeah, he told me to do whatever I want after I showed him the first one that I did.
Yeah.
I sent him a bunch of like mock-ups and stuff, and as soon as he saw the first one, he was like, "You do whatever you want, buddy."
Yeah,
I said, "Okay."
Well, that's a good thing about this. They're like, they really are handmade. They're one-offs,
Yes,
and you
my
get a
thumb
chance
hurts.
to show off the skill that you've got here. One of my favourites is this dot stamping style.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how. I mean, you can obviously see that this is the maple leaf. I'll put that on your camera real quick.
Yeah, so our man Dwayne, he's from Canada. Shout out to Canada. And he said, I want a maple leaf. And I said, okay. And that just came to mind. And the color scheme, obviously, the red and white for the Canadian flag. And I mean, they just look great.
And are you stenciling this out to get this design on
Yeah,
here?
so we're still using the Cricut machine, which is a huge time saver for us. And it's just helps, make the design a lot easier, a lot simpler. You still have to put in a lot of work though just to get one done.
Yep.
But I mean, the end results are always like very, very satisfying
Well,
for me.
there's only one of these out there in the world, and
There's one of one, and it's going to my man Dwayne in Houston.
yeah, it's really cool. I love the color scheme too. Obviously, TaylorMade's got a great space to work with, and
Yeah, I love the TaylorMade wedge as far as space because there's so much blank canvas back there that you can just kind of go at it.
the paint fill and the rings. So let's touch on another one of these back here. What have you got on your side?
So that is his logo right there.
Okay, so dot stamping again.
Dot
Really
stamping,
like that.
ATG, and I know I have the the regular logo on one of them over there.
Well, actually, I just want to touch on this one. I picked my two favorites.
Oh
obviously.
yeah.
So
Oh,
this is the cactus made of cactuses. It's
The cactus made of cactuses.
what do they call that? That's fractal or something like that. So this is one of my favorites too. A really smart idea. I love
Yeah, I
that.
don't know where that came from. I was just kind of sitting there. He said a maple leaf and a cactus, and I said, well, how am I going to draw a big cactus and make it look cool? And we've gotten that little cactus because my man Jared, he wanted a little cactus when we did the first order
Yep.
last year, and we did a wedge for him. We got to show that one. It's a snake. It looks awesome. And the little cactus came to my mind, and there it was. Little cactus make big cactus.
Well, do you know, like personalization? It doesn't make the wedge perform any better, but it's a little bit of flair. I love that. There's all these wedges out there in the world right now, and I know so many custom options. But doing something like this really does make it pop in your bag, and it's a bit fun.
Yeah, there's so much going on nowadays that I'll really love that one. Sorry, Jackie boy, I'm gonna cover your face a little bit there.
It does me a favor.
This one's really cool. It just pops out of the bag, like you said. And lately, you see, everybody has options of customization where it's just stamping, and it's kind of you put your name on it, and then you can put a couple initials on it or whatever, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Some people have other little symbol stars, little stripes, stuff like that, but we just have the freedom to kind of come up with whatever we want.
Well, this is another different technique, and I think what we're trying to do here is say, look, hey, this is what we can do. Look at the skilled work. So, tell us a little bit about this actual design and what it takes to achieve that finish. So, it's a black head.
Black head.
And you've managed to get the logo into the
Yeah.
paint rather than on the paint.
Yeah, no, I did our little sandblast, a lot of vinyl,
Yep.
and the little dots just Jared and I had a conversation like maybe 2-3 weeks ago where he wants to do a bunch of cool stuff to his wedges, and we're trying to experiment with the dot stamping because we were just kind of doing the little simple basic stuff, And I don't know, it just popped to my eye. I just started doing it. I don't know.
No, I love
think
it.
I think he's gonna love it. He already saw a picture of it actually, and he loved it. Dwayne, thank you. And yeah, it's just something different. I just think it's just different. You know, like you said, you want things to pop out of your bag. Sometimes just colors and stuff like that, they can only do so much, but having the freedom to put on there almost whatever you want is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We just gave away our breaking par wedge to the guy, and we're working on a lily for him. We're gonna put a lily on there.
Yeah.
It's gonna look pretty cool.
Are you going to do the lily in the sandblast or in dots?
Oh, we're gonna do it in dots.
Yeah. I like it. It's like a tattoo, basically.
It's like a tattoo, correct?
On your wedge.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Theragun tonight though. Make sure my thumb is ready for the week. But you know, yeah, they look amazing. I love them. The boys here in the shop love them. We can do so many things different than anybody else right now. Just shoot me an email. We can have ideas. That's how it started with Dwayne.
Yep.
And let's get it going.
We got some basic packages where people can basically just say, right, I want to go X, Y, or Z, and then all the way through to something like this, which is saying, hey, you know, really do something extravagant. And these wedges are all off the rack. You haven't even ground any of the soles on these.
No, we haven't done anything else except for painting and everything, but we can still do all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Having the ability to do all this work really broadens the market. I know this guy was a little different. It's not like he's doing these all for himself or for his buddies. It's like it's a giveaway, right?
Yeah, no, he was like, hey, can you make me 5? And I said, sure, I'll make you 5. What are you using them for? And he was like, well, I'm going to give some away to some of my employees. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I sent him that first picture, and he goes, I want another 5. And I was like, okay, sure. What's going on? He's like, well, I got a golf tournament, so I'm going to give these away at my golf tournament.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's an awesome prize.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
You also did the Alice Cooper's drivers, which was another giveaway situation, right? So you did the driver head with his signature splashed all across the
Yeah,
paintwork.
the eyes were a little tough at the beginning to put on the top of that driver head, but they came out looking awesome. I think we have a picture of that too, for sure.
Yeah, I'll try and find something.
Yeah, we got to find those.
But you know what it really is showing off is this doesn't have to be really detailed one-off work. You got the option to do some corporate stuff too. You can do this on a bigger scale.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a logo, send it to me, and we'll figure out a way to get it done. You know, obviously that ATG logo, not the simplest, not the most complex, but there's so many different avenues I can go about it to try to get it on there. Whether it's the sandblasting or the dot stamping, or even using vinyl. I haven't even put any vinyl on those right there.
And we're a full service, so it's not like your man sent us these heads.
Yeah.
We're supplying these heads. You can pick any head on the market, and we pretty much have access to anything.
Yeah, we can get whatever you want, TaylorMade, Titleist, Callaway, the Dell.
We're lucky enough to also have KBS here, so we can pop in the funky shafts that they do.
The red, white, blue, and green.
Yep.
They got some really cool shafts this year. That's going to be awesome with all those colors. That's just the combination that we're going to be able to start working with. It's just getting crazy.
And obviously grips, any kind of grip you want.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the simple stuff, loft and lie, all that's we can always do that. So it really is a full service, and I love what you're doing, mate. It's looking great.
I love it, man. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Coming to work and having fun. That's almost like one of those hit me in the back of the head and wake me up moments, but no chance.
That's the dream, buddy. That's it.
That is the dream. Yes, that is the dream.
Well, give Del a shout out. Make sure you don't make it too easy on him. I want to see some tough designs out there, and I want to see him sweating in the workshop. So keep them coming.
I need to get some first aid training bed, though. Get these thumbs lasting for months and months.
Well, appreciate your time, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, bro.